Hey guys, how's it going? Stuffs? Yeah, I am in a daylight saving time zone. I was wondering if I should start later today. Um, but here I am. Kalista, hey, what's up? Oh no, I was saying it was sad because I was just hoping, Stuffs was hoping that I wouldn't be in a daylight saving time zone, and I am. Lloyd, hello, how's it going? Did I tell you guys that I got a new puppy last week? I don't remember if I told you guys. But I got a new puppy last week, and he's so loud and he won't stop crying. I was gonna bring him today to show you guys, but he was like just up the whole night crying and screaming. So now he's sleeping. So maybe when he gets a little older, I'll show you guys. But he's a lab puppy. He's 8 weeks old now. He's a black lab, and he's the same size as Beep Beep. He's really really cute, but he's also so much work. If any of you guys have ever had cats before and then also had a dog, it's like I also got Beep Beep when he was 2 months old, and he didn't squeal like he was fine. I just showed him his litter box, and then like within the first day he was like sleeping through the night, or if he didn't want to sleep through the night, he would just go play with Boop or something. But with the dog, he's like every 2 hours he has to pee or poop, and he's not potty trained yet. So I'm like trying to teach him to not pee and poop in the house, but he just does that anyway now. And then if he's not able to see you, he just like freaks out. Like he just literally starts crying and crying and crying. Yeah, like dogs and cats are so different. Yeah, it's Baba. Hey, Shatanya. How are you doing? I'm glad that you found it. Hope you'll stay for a while we study. Well, yeah, here's Beep Beep. He also responds to Meep Meep. He responds to Beepster. He responds to pretty much anything you call him as long as it has something to do with a beep. Christian, how are you doing? You are seriously putting in that work. Keep it up. Thank you. Yeah, I totally didn't. Today I was so tired because I woke up like 3 times, maybe like 3 or 4 times last night because Baba wouldn't stop crying and he had to poop 3 times. And he like pooped everywhere and had to clean it up. I was so tired today, but I was like, I gotta come because I'm doing a stream and I can't let you guys down. So here I am. Today I'll be working on some sequel though. So I have the course that I'm making, like I'm in the last stages of it. I'm so close. It's been like 3 months and counting. I'm so close to being finished. I just need to make the database for the sequel course and add in all the questions, check like all the data is correct and all the questions correspond to each other. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. What about you guys? What are you guys working on today? Yeah, good. Lloyd, how do you train a dog to poop in the correct place? I seriously have no idea. Can someone actually tell me if they know? I've been watching a lot of videos about like how to train your dog, and it's just saying like you're supposed to just reward it whenever it does do it correctly, and then if it doesn't, then you don't. But my problem with Baba is that he never does it correctly. So I can't really reward him ever. And he says like you're not supposed if I tell him he's bad, I try doing that too, but he doesn't care. He's just like whatever. And he does it anyway. He hasn't pooped in the right place yet. Yeah. Let me know if anybody knows how to potty train your dog. Rochelle, hey, how's it going? Kalista, preparing for interview questions. Nice, nice. When's your interview, by the way? I think you'll be preparing for a while now, right? I think you were doing the business questions, like the product sense questions, a couple weeks back as well. Wow, that's good. Lots of prep time. Not procrastinating. Lloyd. Yeah, if I knew how to potty train my dog, this wouldn't be a problem. I really don't. See, with cats, you can just show them their litter box and they're like, ah, this is where I'm supposed to pee and poop. It's like that's it. That's all you have to do. But with dogs, I literally don't know. I tried showing him his mat. He didn't care. I tried a lot of stuff. He doesn't care. Mohammed, how's it going? You're preparing for OS exam. Nice, nice. OS, like operating systems exam? Chandra, do you prefer books or online tutorials? Um, I always prefer online tutorials. Yeah, I think I just have a really short attention span. So if it's a book or something, I literally can't focus for long enough. And I find that online tutorials are also, I feel like generally they're more up to date, I want to say, just because it's, like rewriting a book, it probably takes longer to actually get it published and stuff. But with online tutorials, I feel like the information that's there is generally like more up to date. So yeah, I know people who prefer either though. I think it's really just a matter of preference. All right, setting a timer so we can get started. Lloyd, you're training some image classification models. Cool. Kalista, on Wednesday and Thursday? Yo, good luck. Good luck. You got this. You gotta report back, all right? Report back what happens. We're all here for you. Lloyd, that's because dog is better than cat. How can dog be better than cat if they don't know where to poop? I don't know. I am dogs are very lovable, but I don't know how I feel about the fact that they don't know where to poop. All right, shall we get started? All right. Oh, let me get my thing. Oh. Let's go. All right, how's everyone doing? Did you get a lot done? Thank you, Bobcat DD Elenzio, for joining the Discord. You guys are awesome. They're in the study room to make you guys more accountable. You can also stream with me. Can you guys see Beep Beep on my lap? I don't know if you can see him. He's just been lying here on my lap the entire time. Good boy. You're a good boy. You know, after getting a puppy, I realized that Beep Beep is never naughty. He's not naughty at all compared to Puppy. He's much. See, you don't poop everywhere. You don't pee everywhere. You don't cry continuously. What a good boy you are. Hey, Luke. Mascara. Sabi, Eduardo. How you guys doing? Thank you guys for joining. We're just taking our break now. What is going on? I am doing SQL stuff, so I'm just making a course for SQL interviews. SQL interviews for data science, and I'm creating the data sets right now and testing them out with the questions to make sure that it captures all the edge cases. That is what I'm doing. The little seed. What do I specialize in? I'm a data scientist at a FAANG company. So data science in tech. How is my new puppy? Hey, Robin. How's my new puppy? Yeah, I was talking about him earlier. His name is Baba. I wanted to bring him today. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I wanted to bring him today to show you guys, but he just kept on pooping and crying the entire night. He's only 8 weeks old, but he's a black lab. I think I'll bring him once he's able to not poop and cry and pee every 2 hours or so. By the way, if you guys know of any tips on how to train your puppy, to potty train your puppy, please let me know. I don't know how to do it. I was saying, like with cats, you can just show them their litter box and they're like, okay, this is where I pee and poop now. Isn't that right? Beep beep. But with dogs, how do you like? I really don't know how to potty train him. I show him like the place where he's supposed to poop, where I take him outside, but he doesn't want to poop there. He just wants to poop anywhere else but there. And when we go outside, he doesn't want to poop outside either. Yeah. I think yesterday I cleaned up like either pee or poop. Maybe like 8 or 9 times or even more. I don't even remember. It's like my entire floor. I pretty much just wash my entire floor every 2 hours. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any tips on how to potty train a lab puppy. Also, he has a lot of separation anxiety. So like when I'm not there or I'm like trying to sleep or something, he just freaks out. Like I have to literally be touching him or like, be like completely within his sight for him to stop crying. Or else he just keeps crying and crying. It's like having a baby. I think babies are even worse because at least with Baba, I know that after maybe like a couple weeks, he'll probably be better. But with babies, it's like, I don't know, 2 years or something. Oh God. um, Korbuchi, how are you doing? Hassan, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm tired from the puppy, but I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm really excited to get this course done. Sayadi, I must do phishing website using machine learning. I don't know what phishing is, but if it's a phishing website, why are you doing that? Forever Miss? Hey. Yazgo, hello. Norman, you're learning neural networks is really hard. Any tips on how to grasp the math? Oh, I was doing neural networks as well, for Andrew Ning's course. Yeah, I think Andrew Ning doesn't really go into all the exact mathematical implementations either. So if you really want to do it from scratch, I think it depends. Like, here's the thing: if you're someone who has to like exactly understand how every single thing is derived, then you really need to have a really strong grasp of like linear algebra, calculus. What else? I'm so tired today. Yeah, like you need to have a really strong grasp of just calculus and linear algebra to be able to derive everything perfectly. But say if you want to just have a conceptual understanding of how the math behind um, neural networks work, I think Andrew Ning does a really good job on explaining that. Like you don't have to derive anything in the class, but I have a really good understanding of like what the activation function is and how like all of these fit together, and how all the what is it called? Like the nodes. Yeah. I guess the neurons, the nodes are updated. So if you haven't, you can check out that section of his course. I think it's pretty good. And yeah, like I think it's not really necessary to understand every single thing exactly to be able to use it. Another tip I have is that you can start off with having a okay understanding of it and then build on top of that. So you can start implementing them more, using them more, and then over time you'll kind of like seeing information over and over again and diving deeper and deeper into it. Hope that helps. Um, Aya, hello, how are you doing? Yasco, I personally would not mind telling you what fan company I work for, but if I did, HR is gonna come and get me, and then I wouldn't be able to do YouTube anymore. So that's why I keep it a secret. Thank you, Hassan. Jima, how are you doing? How are you doing? Lewis, Robert, late but a good excuse. Electric failure. You know what? I will give you that. Electric failure is a good enough excuse. I'm glad you're here now. Ready for the second Pomodoro? Mohammed, why do I only have 29K subs? I don't know. uh, I'm still trying to build out my user base. So if you guys are, I guess you guys can help me promote my channel if you find my content interesting and useful. I'm also always open to feedback. So if you have any suggestions for what videos you want to watch, what you want to see me do, please let me know. I'm really open to suggestions. Woo. Yasco, is it easy to get into the MCIT UPenn program? I think beep beep. See, I'm not even like mad at him anymore. He's just like when Beep Beep is bad and he tries to knock over stuff, I'm just like, well, you're at least better than blah blah. Yeah, sorry. The question is, do I think it's easy to get into MCIT UPenn program? Well, there's two programs. One is the on-campus program, and one is the online program. The online program is far easier to get into than the on-campus program. So if you want to do that, it would be easier. And I'm not sure if like how you define as hard. You can actually see the stats for the acceptance rates on their website. I would say on the on-campus program, I think my year it was around like 11% acceptance. So it's not easy. Like compared to most course-based master's program, it definitely is a lot more selective. But it's also like not deselective possible. They're like looking for very specific things. So if you can check out the video I did with the director of MCIT, like he goes into a lot of depth about what they're looking for. And if you fit that profile, you have a very good chance of getting in. Hope that helps. Ashton, yes. There's the kitty. I think he just left though. He likes people. He likes all of you guys. Norman, you think my content is good? I deserve more? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I am trying my best. I'm trying my best. Bobcat DD, you just realized I was streaming already in the Discord? You didn't realize I was streaming in the Discord? Oh, I was like watching. I wasn't creepily watching you guys or anything, but I saw you in the Discord. Okay, let us start. Are you guys ready? Are you guys pumped up? Second Pomodoro. Let's get a lot done. All right, let's go. Cool. We're done. How is your studying today? Were you productive? I was pretty good. I have 10 questions to go over. Let me stop my screen change. Yeah, I had 10 questions to go over. Well, I think I'm on question 4 right now. Let me see. I think I'm doing question 4. I'm doing question 5 now. So I'm like about halfway through, and I have a few more to go. What about you guys? That was not bad for me. That was pretty productive. I got half my work done. What about you? Were you productive today? Also, how does the rest of the week look like for you? Is it a busy week? Interviews? Or just like working pretty chill? Mine this week at work is gonna be pretty intense, I think. Also like with I have a video that I'm editing right now that will be dropping in a few days. Yeah, it's gonna be a review of what is it called? Georgia Tech's OMSCS master's degree, which is what you guys wanted me to look at and do a review on. So that's coming out in the next couple of days or so. Yeah, and then the course is coming out. So this week is a pretty heavy week for me. Yep. Oh, what was I gonna say? I'm so tired today. Yeah, but it's good. It's good. I feel productive. It's always nice on Monday morning or any mornings really after I go through one of these sessions. It always feels good. I feel like my day is off to a good start. Siak, thank you. I'm glad that you like my content. Furry family friends. C can move. Are we talking about beep beep? Ulas, it would be nice if you could have provided a time left on screen. I have like this timer thing. People told me that it's kind of hard to see using this timer, and I tried like adjusting the what was it called, the color, but it's not very good. I should just figure out how to. I'm using OBS, and I know that you can just put like a timer directly on OBS. I just haven't figured out how. I'll try my best. Okay, I'll look into it. Yeah, it's all like truthfully it's because I haven't looked into it that much. I essentially was trying to find if I can find a timer really easily, and it wasn't super easy. But yeah, I'll look into it again. I think that would be nice, just having like a timer on the screen. Which country am I from, Ayush? I am from, that's a good question. I don't really know how to answer that question because I'm from a lot of different places, I guess. But I'm currently in the US. Quantum, watching a live stream while Ubuntu is installing on my phone. Nice. Yeah, there's a computer that I have that has Ubuntu on it, and I'm having a lot of trouble using it. I think I use Mac at work, and I use Windows personally. I've used like Ubuntu here and there, but I am having quite a lot of trouble just like installing stuff and getting on the internet. Takes some time to get used to, huh? That's pretty cool. You're selling on your phone. Kalista. One is you have 2 questions. Is it okay for me to ask for feedback on a take-home assignment during the interview? After. And 2, how do you all typically research on a company before an interview? Great question. Yeah, I feel like you can definitely ask for feedback on a take-home assignment if they don't know or it's like a different person looking at it. They'll just tell you. Perfectly fine. And how do you all typically research on a company before an interview? For me, so generally I kind of know, like definitely know what domain the company is operating in. So if it's like in finance, know that. like also like know what their values are, what their business is. It's usually on their website directly. Like these are the values of our company and this is the business that we do. Definitely know those things. Also I go on Glassdoor and I just like stalk everything I can find about that company before the interview. I think doing your research here is really useful, especially like knowing the business and the value is really, really useful. Because then you kind of, if there's any behavior around or just if you're just having a conversation with the interviewer, it'll be a lot easier to talk about what it is that they do and all the and be able to ask questions. Where else it's like, what do you guys do? Which is not a very good question at an interview. So yeah, it shouldn't take so long though. I would say like maybe half an hour or so should be enough. And also, I like to come with a few questions to ask the interviewer afterwards. Like something related, something that's like not too generic and it's helpful because it seems like you're interested in the company. I think it's generally not good if they ask you, do you have any questions for me? And you go like, nope, no questions. Please just accept me. Yeah, hope that helps. Lloyd, why have you been talking on the phone? Not productive at all. Okay. Well, next time. Kalista, 加油 for the rest of the week. You too. You too. Good luck on your interview. Lloyd, it's currently 9:46 a.m., but there was daylight savings yesterday, so it feels like an hour earlier. But yeah, it's 9:46 a.m. Pujan, work, work, work with Monday blues. True. Trying to get excited for work though, even though it is Monday. It's gonna be a good week. TCT, hey idol. Wow, am I your role model? I'm so flattered. Or am I just flattering myself? um Hamid, do you have any ideas if an MS data analytics degree adequately qualifies for data science interviews? Does it provide adequate academic rigor? Penn State MS, I assume that's a data science analytics course. Ooh, that's a hard one because like data analytics is not data science in the end. Like there's a lot of overlap, but it isn't. So what the best way to evaluate that is to look at the program and look at the alumni of the program and see if they get data science positions. If they do, then it's a good program for data science. If it doesn't, then that's usually a red flag, right? Precedence is the best predictor of outcome, generally. Hope that helps. Wagner, recently I've been having trouble focusing on work on Mondays. I always have a lot of fun playing games over the weekend. On Monday, it takes 1 or 2 days to get back to work mindset. Oh man, I actually get that. I mean, I don't really play games per se, but I just watch a lot of anime, which I guess like is equivalent. It's like, you know what they call like weekend warriors? It's like when you just work on the weekdays, and then the weekends you just do whatever else that you're doing and then have a lot of fun and then start over again. It's so depressing to me, like I just feel like that kind of lifestyle is super depressing. Most of your week, of your 7 days, like 5/7 of it is doing stuff that you're not like super interested in. And if you multiply that for the rest of your life, it's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? At least like I've been thinking a lot about that too. Like I don't want to waste my life, the short amount of time that I do have, doing stuff that I don't feel is impactful or I'm passionate about or I'm interested in. So yeah. I'm afraid I don't it's like I'm afraid I don't really like have a resolution to that personally. I know that you're not asking me for an answer or anything, but I really relate to that. It's just like, spending all that time at work and doing these things and then it's like waking up on the weekends almost. Yeah, I think it's like for me YouTube and just doing all the side stuff that I do, like those things bring me so much happiness and joy, and do that a lot on the weekends. And it's like when work starts again, it's kind of hard also like just trying to balance that. Yeah, weekend warriors. I guess we're kind of weekend warriors, huh? Um, Samson, do you need a master's degree to get into data science? I'm currently studying for a bachelor's in mathematics. No, you don't need a master's degree to get into data science, although it does help a lot in terms of interviews. I do know a lot of people who I work with who don't have a master's, though. You should check job descriptions, and see if they require one or not. Definitely helpful, but not necessary. Beep. Do you guys hear him? He's like squeaking. He's like saying beep beep. Beep beep. You're like a Pokemon. You say beep beep. Next stream, Lloyd, it's tomorrow. Monday, Tuesday, Friday. 7:30 until 9:30. Every single week. Yep. I am very reliable. Hamid, that does make sense. Thanks. Yep, for sure. I'm glad that helped. Wagner, you watch a lot of anime as well. So it's like video games and anime. The thing is, like, video games I've actually never gotten that much into, but it's like anime is my drug. Anime, what am I watching right now? I'm going to look it up. It's like Bake. I also can't pronounce anything. I can't pronounce anything. Let me see if I can remember what it's called. Okay, Bakemonogatari. Bakemonogatari. Yeah, I'm watching that right now. It's very artistic. It's very, yeah, it's very, very weird. It's very interesting though. I really like it. I'm watching that right now, and I think there's like a lot to watch. So a lot of content. Yeah. Yo, Food Wars. I'm literally obsessed with Food Wars. I love Food Wars so much. I binge watched all of it. I don't know, in like a week or something, or maybe 2 weeks. It's like the best thing ever. I don't think anything new came out yet though, right? I'm anxiously awaiting for more Food Wars. It's like, yeah, I freaking love Food Wars. I haven't watched One Piece. I've tried like maybe a couple times or so, but I never got that much into One Piece. That was also like a few years back. Read Zero. I haven't watched that either. Ooh, this is good recommendations for me. Read Zero. I'm gonna save them so that I can binge watch more anime. Here we are, studying with each other, trying to motivate with each other. And then it's like, after studying, then we can watch anime. Super motivating. I don't know if you guys heard of Anime Doro. I tried doing that, but I realized it doesn't work for me because when I start watching anime, I just want to watch all the anime and I cannot control myself. So I can't like watch anime for one episode and then study again. Like, no, no, no. If I'm gonna watch anime, I have to watch like the entire season. Yeah. Um, you're watching Fullmetal Alchemist? Oh yeah, I watched that. I watched that a while back. I'm like scared of rewatching really long animes from like especially like the older ones because then I have to watch every single episode and it already took me so long to finish it the first time. Yeah. I finished Fullmetal Alchemist a few years back, I think. Yeah, that was good. It was so good. Um oh, are we back to topic? Okay, wait. One more anime thing. Bakemonogatari. Yeah, like a Bakemonogatari. It's so artsy. It's really cool. I really like it. And also Violet Evergarden. Yeah, I watched that as well. I watched that like during my internship at Goldman Sachs. Like I would just go to work and come back and watch anime. And then watch anime on the weekends too. It was good. Okay, I'm gonna literally write down all the animes that you guys are recommending, like Yu Yu Hakusho. I haven't seen that before. Lloyd, maybe if you concentrate, we can watch anime together. No, I'm kidding. I'm not your mom. But yeah, maybe we can. What if I tried Anime Doro but with you guys? Maybe that will prevent me from binge watching anime. I don't know if that would work. I like can't control myself. I have really little self-control and zero discipline. So I'm really scared to try Anime Doro. Maybe we can just all watch anime on the weekend or something. I'm gonna like write down everything. Okay. I'm gonna answer some data science questions too. Harik Rishan? I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Um, yeah, I'm sorry, I completely butchered it. Do we need SQL skills for data science? Yes, SQL skills is number one for data science. It's so important. It's like every single interview that you do for data science, maybe it's different for a lot of other stuff, but SQL will always be there. I have not seen a single interview in which SQL is not predominant. Yep. Um, Favor Williams, to learn data science, I have a video dedicated to how to learn data science in 2021. You should check that out. I go through kind of what you need to do for every single step to learn data science. Yep. Kalista, anime watch party. Yeah, I know. Maybe we should just all watch anime together. Maybe we can do like a really intense, uh, like a full day of studying or something, or like being super productive, and then we can just binge watch anime for a really long time too. It's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. I'm excited. uh, Yu Yu Hakusho is the best. Yu Yu Hakusho. Maybe we can all like at least for now just decide on anime to watch and just talk about anime. I'm looking it up right now. Yu Yu Hakusho. Teenage delinquent who is struck and killed by a car while attempting to save a child's life. Interesting. So it's like supernatural-ish, right? Oh, it's pretty old, right? 1993. Okay, I'll check it out. Is it on Netflix? I hope it's on Netflix. Um, yeah, I'm gonna watch all the ones that you suggested now after I finish this current one. Wagner, you always wanted to build an app to watch anime together with friends. Build it, please. If you build it, I will be your first I don't know, beta tester. We can do it. I'll live stream it. Yo, I'm so down if you build it. Kevin, you feel burnt out. Is there any hack you can come out of it or something? Yeah, burnout, man. I feel like if you guys watch other like tech YouTubers, they talk about burnout really often. And if you haven't noticed, it's like I'm a YouTuber who's also working in tech or data science or software engineering, and then 2 years later, that they have a video like why I quit software engineering, why I quit my job, why I quit data science. It really is like such a thing, burnout. I right now I'm just like I hope that doesn't happen to me. That's all I can say. Like just 2 years down the line or something, make a video called like why I quit data science and now I don't know. I mean, okay, let me actually address the question. I feel like burnout is one of those things that's just it sneaks up on you, you know? Like you're just like, oh, like let me push a little harder. Like it's okay if I don't like doing this now. Let me like not talk about my feelings. And then, over time that really builds up. Like how I deal with it, I'm definitely not perfect. I felt like in like feelings of burnout before myself, and I've also like burnt out completely myself before where I just like literally had to do nothing for 2 months. Um I feel like okay, what I've kind of developed is I try to introspect a lot now. When I feel like I'm about to burn out or I feel like I'm just taking on too much or neglecting my feelings of any kind, I take that really seriously. Like I never try to push myself past that point where I feel like, unhappy, where like, I just feel burnout creeping in and I would just like take a day off. I don't know if that's possible for a lot of other people. But I'm really lucky that I can take a day off. I would just take a day off. Um, I've tried like therapy before. It doesn't really work that well for me. I think it's because I'm very awkward when it comes to talking about my feelings and I just can't open up to a therapist. But I've heard for other people that does work. So, but what has worked for me as like a type of therapy, is I go out and bike ride for like an hour or two. I try to every single day, where I go for a walk or something, and I feel like it almost acts like therapy. All the thoughts, like all the feelings that I'm having, it just kind of like bubbles up while I'm doing, the repetitive task of biking or walking. And after that, I always feel a lot better. And it always, I always feel like I'm more in tune with my body afterwards as well. So if I'm aware that there's going to be burnout that's happening, I would be more aware of that and then take a day off. Yeah, it's it's a tricky thing. It's a tricky thing. It's something that I'm totally just trying to figure out myself as well. Yeah, if anybody has any tips, I'm all ears as well. Kalista, rest. Yeah, that's true. Um, yeah, because wait, here's the thing. Have you guys ever felt like you're really, really tired and you feel like you're burnt out and you're like super stressed out to the point where you also can't relax? It's like you're like sitting there, you're not doing anything. You're like pretending to work or pretending to study, but you're not actually doing anything and you feel really stressed out because you're not doing anything and you feel bad about it. And then, it's just like a vicious cycle. That happens to me a lot. And the only way that really works for me is like to actually rest is to tire out my body. Like if I go for a bike ride or something, or I go to the gym, that is the best way for me to reset my mind and to rest afterwards. I also tried, by the way, I tried meditating. You guys suggested it again. I tried using the app, but I find that I'm just super anxious of a person. I can't like calm myself down even when using the app, or if it's like near bedtime or something, I would just fall asleep. It's like, yeah, meditating, I haven't found a good way of getting it to work yet. But the bike ride, plus just being trying to be super in tune with my body and not pushing myself is how I deal with it right now. Yep. Robert, you do all the childish activity I can to beat burnout. What do you do? What kind of activities do you do? I'm super curious. What kind of childish activities? Is it like you eat all the candy and then you feel happy? I tried doing that, but then that just gets, I feel like it might just be getting old. Eating all the candy doesn't work anymore. Then I just feel sick. So sad, right? Um, James, totally relate with cycling and therapy. Running works great for me as well. Yeah, yeah. I used to run more as well before it got really cold in Chicago. It definitely helps me a lot. Robert, deep dive into anime. Yeah, I do that too. I just binge watch a lot of anime. Do you guys feel guilty though? I have this thing, like I just feel really guilty when I'm not being productive, and it's really weird. Like taking a day off for me feels so taboo. And I just can't shake the guilty feeling. It's something that I'm trying to work on, like that it's okay to take breaks when you're working. You don't have to constantly be on the go and just trying to like produce everything at the same time. It's really hard though. Yep. Oh, Harish, Hari Krishnan, do I have any suggestions for free SQL courses? Oh, I'm glad I pronounced your name right. Yeah, mo.com, amazing. Like, highly recommend. It's not really a SQL course, it's more like tutorials on how to do SQL. Yeah. And this is a bit of a self promo, but I do think that I have a series called SQL Sundays. They are completely free and they go through interview questions, like walkthroughs of full interviews using SQL as well. I think if you combine those together, you should be pretty good to go, at least for interviews. Yeah. If you want to do, honestly, if you just really want to learn SQL, from scratch and just learn it really well, the best way to do that is going to be doing a project. Yep. Kalista, yoga with Adrian helps. Moving meditation, yoga helps me too. Lloyd, you have a way of relaxing that works quite well. Tell me, tell me what the way is. You can't just say that and not tell us what the way is. Yeah, I also like talking to you guys does help. It does help me, like just talking to you guys in general. Yeah, I really appreciate it. It gives me a really big boost of motivation as well. That's why I keep doing this. Um, Kalista, I've tried yoga before as well. For some reason, just like things that don't involve me, how do I say, like I can't, when I try doing yoga, maybe because I'm not good enough at yoga, I can't turn my mind off. It's almost like I have to do something that's very repetitive to the point where my brain just like kind of consciously shuts down and my subconscious bubbles through. That seems to be the best approach for me. Again, that's probably might also just be because yoga, I'm just not very good at yoga right now. And I'm sure that if I can get into like flow state, it would feel really amazing. Yeah, I guess I'm just not there right now. Also, I'm really inflexible. Really, really inflexible. So maybe I should do yoga just so I'm not like bedridden by the time I'm 30 or something. Okay, cool. I really like talking to you guys. I really like this conversation. I feel relaxed right now, just kind of talking about it and being more honest about just burnout, how to really cope with different things, and just hustle culture, I guess. Yeah, I have to, Lloyd, you just eat and watch animes. You know what? So do I. How do you eat and not get fat though? Very difficult. Unless you're like one of those lucky people that just eat everything and just don't gain any weight. Very jealous. Lloyd, why do I always have to leave you? Because I have to go to work. I have to go to work. Want to join tomorrow? I hope to see you guys all tomorrow. Well, alright, I do have to go now. Beep Beep is sleeping behind me on the chair. I don't know if you guys can see him. Okay. Well, have a great Monday. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Bye.